Hello, brothers and sisters. Man, I tell you, I am so excited to bring to you the word of Yahuah. What a perfect time that we're in. If you don't understand the seasons, we're coming up on some more major feasts of Yahuah. And I'm excited. Can't wait. Man, do you know that Yahuah wants to do something so magnificent for his people? Do you know that he wants to build his people? He wants to make an example. There's something that he wants to do. He wants to do a work in his people. The thing is, we have to get ready. We have to prepare our hearts and our minds so that when Yahuah begins the process of rebuilding his people, we won't miss it. Don't get caught out of position. Let's talk about it in the word, shall we? First Ezra, chapter 3, starting at verse 1. And it says, when the 7th month was come, and the children of Yashar'el were in the cities, the people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem. See, understand, we are in Yahuwah's calendar, we are coming up on the 7th month soon. And right here, the first verse, it said the 7th month was come. They were in the cities, but they got out of their places and they gathered together. And so as they gathered together as one man, Yahuah is saying he wants his people, number one, to come out of their comfortable places and become one with him. He wants his people to gather with him, to connect with him, to get in one accord with him, to get aligned with him. See, it's sometimes we don't realize how easy it is to get off task, to kind of slip to the left or to the right a little bit. And it happens even to the best of us. We got a lot of distractions out in the world. Those of us, whether you're married or not, you have children, you have businesses, you pay bills, we still have to live here on this earth, okay? We're in this world, but we're not of it. But we still have to live here. We still have daily affairs we have to take care of. And sometimes life can be a little challenging, you feel me? And we can get a little distracted and kind of get thrown off course a little bit. And so as we're getting ready to come in the 7th month, Yahuah wants us to get back focused. Because we got 3 important feasts that are coming up. Feast of Trumpets, which is Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and the Feast of Tabernacle. Okay? And all 3 feasts are important. So I'm starting at verse 2. It said, then stood up Yahusha, the son of Yahusadak, and his brethren the priests, and Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and his brethren, and built the altar of Elohim of Yashar'el, to offer ascending smoke offerings therein, as it is written in the Torah of Moshe, and the man of Elohim. So understand, when it's talking about they building the altar, look at the heart as the altar. See, Yahuah wants to do something in our hearts. Now understand, before this even took place, the people were coming out of captivity. And so you know how it is when you've been brokenhearted, when you've gone through so much hardship and turmoil and struggles, when you've been bound by certain situations, when you've been betrayed by loved ones, when you've had all hell break loose in your life, and now you're getting to a phase in life where you're being renewed. The first place where Yahuah starts is the heart. That's like the altar. That's where rebuilding starts. This is where healing starts. Yahuah has to do something here in our hearts. Listen, and Ezekiel 11 verse 19 says this: I will give them one heart and put a new ruach within you. I will take the stony heart out of their flesh and will give them a heart of flesh. And then chapter 18 verse 31 says this. It says, cast away from you all your transgressions where you have transgressed, and make you a new heart and I will make you a new heart and a new ruach. For why shall you die, O house of Yashar'el? See, look what Yahuah is saying. See, not only is he saying put away sins, but he's saying prepare yourself, because he wants to give us a new heart and a new ruach. He wants to do a new thing with this people, in this people. And there's a reason behind all that. And he asked the question, why shall you die, O house of Yashar'el? Listen, Yahuah don't want us to miss what he's getting ready to do in this season. He don't want us to be out of place. He's saying, why should you die? Why should you be, he wants you to get this. This is why he's saying, cast away from your transgressions. And listen, we've all fallen short. We've all sinned before him. We've all done things that has offended him. This is why, oh my goodness. And see how he loves us so much. You see how his mercy and grace is, even right here, that even though we've sinned against him, even though we've transgressed, but he loved us enough to warn us, to tell us to put it away, because of what he wants to do for us and in us and around us. Because trust me, when Yahuah starts the rebuilding, and when he starts to shine on you, people will take notice. We have an enemy that goes to and fro. And don't think for a second that, all these marvelous things that's going to happen in your life, the rebuilding, and all that he's going to do through you and around you, Yahuah, don't think for a second that Satan is going to sit back and just, kind of let it all happen. He's going to come with some frustrations. He got a plan himself to try to throw you off. And we'll talk about that a little later in this video. Ezekiel 36 verse 26, it says, a new heart also I will give you, and a new ruach I will put within you. I will take the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. You listen, Yahuah going to do open heart surgery. Whew. And then as they were setting up the altar and offering smoke offerings, listen, the best offering we can give Yahuah is ourselves, presenting our bodies to him as a living sacrifice, coming and yielding ourselves before him, bowing before him and saying, Yahuah, I am yours. Here I am. Naked I come before you, confessing all my transgressions. Yahuah, here I am. Be real with Yahuah. Don't try to hide it. Sometimes a lot of people, when they go before him, they try to hide their sins. They try to kind of cut corners and beat around the bush. No. It's with you and Yahuah anyway. And one thing I know about him, he don't tell your secrets. He don't just go out and just, start being a talebearer. He ain't like that. Because when you be real with him, he'll be real with you. And so Yahuah, he's like, listen, prepare yourselves, offer yourselves up to him, and then in exchange, he will give us a new heart and a new ruach. See, there's always something new Yahuah wants to do with us. There's always a renewal he wants to do with us. There's always something fresh, refreshing that he wants to do with us. Always. He's always looking to build up his people even more. He never wants us to be stagnant. He never wants us to be on one level and just stay there. No, he always wants us to come up even higher with him. He always presents himself to us where he says, come to me, be one with me, and I will do this, I will do that, I will show you this, I will show you that. He will reveal himself even more. Like, there's always something refreshing with Yahuah. That's what makes this so amazing. And forgive me for the overexcitement, but my goodness, I don't want to miss this. And I don't want you to miss this. This is why I can't even stop smiling. Because, oh my goodness, what a perfect word for such a time as we are getting ready to come to the 7th month. The feasts that are happening in this month, in this upcoming 7th month. Listen to this. In the book of Yasim, or the book of Acts, chapter 29, verse 11. And it says this. It says, in the latter days, new tidings of the Besorah shall issue forth out of Jerusalem, and the hearts of the people shall rejoice. And behold, fountains shall be opened, and there shall be no more plague. Whoa, man. So you know what happens when a plague comes upon a land or upon a people, right? All chaos. There's sickness, there's disease, there's barrenness, there's death in crops and livestock. There's, I mean, you name it. Many things happen in the plague. But what Yahuah is saying, listen, he gave us a now and later type of blessing, right? The now is he wants to give us a new heart and a new ruach and build us up. The later is he wants to present new tidings. Tidings is information. Man, are y'all catching this? And it says, shall issue forth out of Jerusalem. That's us. So he wants to build us up so that we can present the Besorah to a people. So that the people too can experience joy and have the new hearts. The same thing that we got. Fountains shall be open. Oh my goodness. The heavens will be open. Fountains. That's life. That's new life. No more plague. Come on. It's increase. It's fruitful. No more disease. It'll be healing. Man, I not only want that for myself and my family, but I want that for others. And this is why I myself, personally speaking, would get myself in position, because what I want Yahuah to do in me and around me, I want others to see, and I want to be able to share this information. I want to be able to present this testimony so that whoever I present the testimony to, their hearts can rejoice. And listen, no one has been bound than a people who believe that the J-Man is the Messiah. False doctrine. And that's why he said, but new tidings of the Besorah. Because there's a gospel, there's a good news that we have to present to the people, let them know, hey, Yahusha is the way. He's the true Mashiach. The same thing that happened to me when I came to Yahuah. The captivity I was under for so long. And then now now to come across this as we prepare for the new season to come, the 7th month to come, the feast of Yahuah that is coming in the 7th month. And speaking of tabernacle, listen to this. In the book of Yohelim or Jubilees 1:18. And it says, I will build my sanctuary in their midst. Understand, this is not a secret thing Yahuah wants to do. He wants to do this plain in the open so we can see. Build a sanctuary in their midst. What he wants to do, he wants to put it on show and tell. You know what I'm saying? In the open. He not hiding what he wants to do with his people. And it says, I will tabernacle with them. Meaning, he will dwell among us. He will dwell in us. It says, I will be their Elohim, and they shall be my people in truth and righteousness. And then the book of Chizayon or Revelation, chapter 21, verse 3, it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, this is Yahuah talking. He's that great voice out of heaven. He says, behold, the tabernacle of Elohim is with men, and he will tabernacle with them, And they shall be his people, and Elohim himself shall be with them and be their Elohim. Now, saying all of that to say this. Get ready, okay? Repent. Put yourself in position. Again, understand what we got coming up. The Feast of Trumpets, the Day of Atonement, and the Feast of Tabernacle. You see what Yahuah wants to do. I wouldn't want you to miss it, okay? This is a new thing he wants to do in his people. New Ruach, new heart. Man, behold, he says he would do a new thing. The old things have passed away. That's why this season is important. Of course, everything about Yahuah is important. Let me just get that out there. Everything that he does is important. And he has a time in the season when he does certain things. We just have to be in position. Because trust me, Satan watching. If you don't think he's going to try to come with something, check this out. In chapter 4 of 1 Ezra, it says, when the adversaries of Yehudah and Benjamin heard that the children of captivity built the temple into Yahuah Elohim of Yashar'el, it says, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you, for we seek your Elohim as ye do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Ekarkadon, king of Ashur, which brought us up hither. Listen, there's going to be some people who be like, hey, come on, man, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I see some marvelous things going on with you, and I want to link up. And they're going to be like, listen, we sacrifice unto the same Yahuah you sacrifice to. We do what you do. That's what they're going to say. And here's the response you need to give them. But Zerubbabel and Yeshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Yashar'el said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our Elohim, but we ourselves together will build unto Yahuah Elohim of Yashar'el, as King Koresh, the king of Persia, has commanded us. That's what you're going to tell them. You're going to say, hey, y'all got nothing to do with this. Back up. Your hand's not touching this. Now, there's something about, too, when it seems like things are going well with you, when it seems like, you know, you're prospering, you're blossoming, Yahuah is shining through you, he's using you in such a mighty way, it always seems like people all of a sudden know how to contact you. You see what I'm saying? People always, all of a sudden, they know your number. You get a text message out of nowhere, or someone hit you up on social media that you ain't talked to in, 2, 3, 4 years. And all of a sudden, they like, hey, how you doing? You know, I see you doing well. And they, you know, they try to give small talk and all that stuff. And then they always hit you with that phrase, let's link up. No, I don't know what you've been doing. We haven't talked. So, yeah, no, we're not linking up. And people be like that. But you got to watch it. Because they got a motive. We're going to find out right here. When the people of the land, then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Yehudah and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Koresh, king of Persia, even until the reign of Dariavish, king of Persia. And then the reign of Ashverosh, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Yehudah and Jerusalem. You see that? You're going to see people motives when you tell them, no, we're not linking up. No, I'm not doing that with you. No, we not forming no alliance. Nope, nope, nope. And you're going to see that when you tell them no, they're going to try to frustrate you. They're going to try to get all in the way. And they don't realize that they're not, they don't realize that they're going to be trying to get in the way of Yahuah's work. You're just someone that Yahuah is using. They're going to try to get in Yahuah's way. And they're going to try to trouble what Yahuah is doing through you, in you, and around you. And right here it says they hired counselors against them. So watch out, because Satan's going to try to send different people against you to try to stop what Yahuah is doing in you, to try to get you off track, to try to frustrate the purpose, to try to just throw all types of chaos, try to throw all types of fiery darts. They're going to try to lie. They're going to try to accuse you. But don't worry about it. You stay strong and stay in Yahuah. You know the enemy got to do his part, but Yahuah going to do his part. All right? So listen. Get yourselves ready, all right? Because Yahuah wants to do something refreshing in us. And who don't need a refreshing? We all need a refreshing. We all just need just a, how can I say it? A tune-up. You know what I'm saying? We can all take that. But it's mighty and it's awesome. Yahuah's going to shine in his people. And boy, he going to put something in our hands to do so that he can be glorified. Yeah. I love you guys. Enough has been said. Y'all be blessed. Get ready. Take care.